All right, what's up, you guys? It's Bakari So Real back again with a So Real trading video. Today is day 73 of us staying consistent and trading and sharing our market analysis on gold. You see the chart pulled up right here. I got a clean chart for you guys. Shout out to the people that's been watching me from the beginning through this whole journey, through this whole summer. We've pretty much been going hard this whole summer. We've pretty much been sacrificing this whole summer, just staying locked in. Now we're almost coming towards the end of the summer, and basically, let's just get straight to it, man. You guys see what I have pulled up. If you watch my previous videos, you'll see where we were at a couple days ago or last week. And gold, the price of gold has been moving. And one thing that I really want to emphasize on the fact that gold is not allowing the chance for people to really get in and find a buying opportunity. Like gold is really, it's running. Like gold is really moving up. It's not really giving people a chance to buy the dip. A lot of people are looking to buy the dip, but gold is just moving. Gold is just it's a beast of its own. Um, and it has a target and it's pushing up to that target. Now, another thing is that there were a lot of sellers sitting at this area back in April, back in May. There were a lot of sellers sitting at this area, 4,800, 4,700, and 4,800. There are a lot of sellers sitting at this area. Sellers that possibly have been holding all the way even since all the way even down to 4,000, expecting the price to go below, drop below, and stay below 4,000. So I believe gold is going towards the 4,800 level to take out these sellers. Gold might pass that and hit the 5,000 or 4,900 level. Um, and there's possibly, sellers here at the top of the beginning of the top of the beginning of the year, around 5,500. There's probably sellers here. So gold is probably not going to give too many people a chance to buy the dip. Gold is focused on liquidating the sellers at the top. And if you got a chance to buy in and hold, then you gotta take what you can get. You can't really get caught waiting too long for a dip to happen. Um, if we zoom in, this is the weekly time frame. A new week has just started. The day for Monday has just closed. Monday closed green. We'll get into the daily time frame. Right now we're on Tuesday now, so now we're on the Tuesday candlestick. And I tell you guys, I took some hits. I took some hits from Sunday night till Monday morning. I took a couple hits because I was trying to catch the dip. I was selling. I was assuming that we were gonna drop and come back down and tap 4,500. But you see, gold has just been pushing. Gold has been maintaining its level above 4,600. So what I did, I just bought in. I just went ahead and bought back in. I think I bought back in at 46.40. So now I'm up 20 pips in profit. I mean, 20 points in profit. Um, I still have buys in from down here at 4,400. I still have some buys in at 4,400. And I'm just gonna hold those because I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing that it's gonna be hard for us to catch another opportunity to buy the dip. Sort of how when we took off last year, 2025, took off from August, just like that. And it's happening again. We're taking off in August, doing it again. And I think people are in disbelief. A lot of people are still bearish. A lot of people are still looking for sell opportunities, instead of just riding the wave. Um, in September, we went how many weeks? We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We went 9 weeks total before even getting a red candlestick. So right now we're on the fourth week so far of this reversal. Um, and the fourth week just started. So who knows how high this fourth week could go? I do have these rectangle candles marked out, scaled out for us to hit all-time highs, but we can also see a lower high anywhere around here, around 5,000. But now that I think about it, if there are sellers here at 5,500, we probably wouldn't, the market probably wouldn't want to sell off at 5,000. The market will probably want to take out those sellers. And if the market takes out those sellers, we know a lot of, here's what's going to happen once the market takes out the sellers at the top. Institutional investors who bought in around this period are going to be selling off. So the reason why the market's going to fall down regardless is because the institutional investors are going to be selling off regardless. And what's going to be the problem is the problem is going to be for retail investors. A lot of retail investors are going to see gold past $5,000, and I think psychologically that's going to tell people that gold is going up to $10,000. You know, when psychologically when people start hearing, oh, gold has reached new all-time highs, gold has passed $5,000, people are going to think that gold is going to go up to $10,000, right? You know what I'm saying? And also if there becomes another, also right now, gold is like a store of value, right? Gold is like a store of value. Gold is like something that makes gold is like a safe asset. Gold is like one of the safest assets, makes people feel safe to invest in, right? Um, so in a moment of like scarcity or in a moment of whatever, people want to buy gold, right? They think that gold is going to solve all the problems. Um, but there's more than just things that take place, right? So what I'm trying to say is that gold can't just go up forever. You know what I mean? Gold can't just go up forever. Gold has to recorrect. There has to be a recorrection period, right? You guys see this now, this blue line that goes vertical, this vertical blue line is on December 28th. December 28th. So I think by December 28th, we should be seeing us turning around and coming down, right? By December 28th. A lot of people have been talking about, and this is really pertaining to crypto, but I know this is a gold video, but a lot of people have been talking about the like gold market and other markets going down in October or like bottoming out in October. So if people are talking about October, I don't know what's going to happen in October, but I know October is a good month to watch. I know October is a good month to keep an eye out for, right? Um, and if October is a good month to keep an eye out for, then we have 30 days basically. We basically have 30 days from now to October to see what goes on, right? And here's the thing. We can't get emotional. We can't get too anxious. We can't get too confused. We can't make this complicated. We have to make this simple. We have to stay simple. We have to stay logical. We have to stick to the data, stick to the numbers. Here's another thing. I've been collecting data on gold every day. And what gold has been doing, gold is literally, when I say gold is ripping, gold is ripping. When I say gold is running up because we're getting green after green after green. We're opening the week in green and we're closing the week in green. Now, how long is that going to last? I don't know. But that's another reason why I took a couple of hits today because I was not expecting gold to close green for the fourth or fifth consecutive Monday after closing green for the fourth or fifth consecutive Friday. And I hope you guys are hearing me. You know what I'm saying? Gold has closed green like 4 or 5 consecutive Mondays in a row, and gold has also closed green 4 or 5 consecutive Fridays in a row, right? So, like, if we play roulette, you know, obviously soon the other color is gonna have to happen, right? But that's just, you know, I could go into that, right? But I want to stick to my point. I want to stick to the my point of this video for day 73. And when I'm talking about my point, Let's focus on a target. Let's focus on a target. Focus on the target and focus on riding the wave. That's what we need to focus on. Focus on a target, focus on riding the wave. We already know we already know not to overtrade. We already know do not overtrade. Okay? Focus on a target, focus on riding the wave. Where's the wave going? The wave is going up right now. Do we have any sign of turning around? Let's go into the daily time frame. Now is the time we go into the daily time frame. Boom, this is the daily time frame right here. So this blue line is my stop loss line. Technically, my new invalidation line. This blue line is where my stop loss is at, 44.60. I don't think we're going below here yet. I don't think we're going below here. I think we're going to continue to take off. We can see 50, we can see 5,000 before we come back down to 44. I think 44 was that break. That's obviously where we break up. 43 was invalidation. 44 is that break. Everything else is up from there. Everything else is up from there. So whatever you guys have it, if you're watching this video and you have buys in between 43 and 44, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. If you got buys in below 43 and below 44, congratulations to you. Congratulations. Do not close those trades, because if you close those trades, you're going to be stuck trying to find another entry. You're going to be stuck trying to find another buy point. You're going to be stuck trying to find an opportunity to buy the dip when all you have to do is just hold. All you have to do is just have diamond hands, sit on your hands, and hold what you already have. Okay? Unless you have the capital to buy in right now and put your stop loss at 44 or 43, if you have the capital to do that, then you could do that. If you have the capital to put your stop loss at 44 or 43 and not risk more than 25% of your account, you can do that. That's what I would do. But if you buy in right now and you put your stop loss at 44, 43, and that's going to have you risking more than 50%, more than 60% of your account, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Can you still win? Possibly, yes, because we know that 43 is an invalidation line. We know that 46 is that breakthrough line. 46 is that support. 43 is that invalidation. So yes, you can still possibly win, but it's a higher risk. If you're risking more than 60% of your account, it's a higher risk. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at. It's a beautiful thing. I want to mention this. It's a beautiful thing to see profits go up, man. It's a beautiful thing to catch the right opportunity and see your profits go up. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to hold and just swing on it. It's a beautiful thing. Another thing I should mention is the fact that some people have survivor's guilt. If you are profitable right now, you survived through all of this consolidation down here at the low 4,000s, and you're running up in profits. Do not have survivor's guilt and start thinking that you need to close out, or start thinking that you need to take partials, start thinking that you need to take 50% off the table. That's survivor's guilt. Do not have survivor's guilt. And I'm going to come back and watch this video for myself, because I'm telling myself that I do not need to have survivor's guilt. I do not need to have survivor's guilt. All right. So I'm going to draw something up. I'm going to draw something up right now. I'm going to draw something up what I think might happen. Okay. Because we are going to have a pullback. I'm not saying we're not going to have a pullback at all. We are going to have a pullback. But I think this daily is probably going to rip higher, and then probably going to pull back like this, back down to 46.50. We can even come down here, close at 45, and then go back up to 5,000 like that. like that. And now I'm thinking this turnaround where we go up to 48 and we come back down to 45 or high 45s, low 46. That's going to be the first week of September. The first week of September can be bearish. If you're looking for a buy and dip opportunity, it could possibly be the first week of September, where we could come up for this last week. This is the last week of August. We run up and then we come back down. First week of September. After the first week of September, we start running back up again. After the first week of September, we could start running back up again. So here's the thing. And if you're watching this video all the way to this point, shout out to you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I know I'm dropping good information, good price action information. Shout out to you. If you're watching this video all the way to this point, that means you're taking your trading serious. That means you're able to relate to me as a trader. That means you're on the same wavelength. Okay? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Comment below what your trading is looking like. All right? Comment below if you like my ideas. And this is not for financial advice. This is not guaranteed. Everything I say is not guaranteed. You can take losses. All right? This is for educational purposes. This is for my biased opinion. Okay? We're on a 450-day trading plan. I want you guys to survive. I want you guys to thrive through this 450 days, just like me. We're on day 73, y'all. Day 73. We haven't even reached day 90 yet, but we're getting there. We're getting to day 90, and I'm already seeing progress in my accounts. I'm already seeing progress in my trading. You get what I'm saying? I'm already seeing progress in my mindset. I'm seeing progress with my patience. You know what I'm saying? So this works. Staying consistent works. Doing what you got to do, keeping your emotions to the side, staying focused, all of this shit works. You get what I'm saying? So boom. Now we just looked at this. And now what I can possibly do here is I can possibly add some more buys with small, I can possibly add some more buys with small stop losses. Okay. So if this is the daily time frame and we got the new daily that just opened, I can possibly add some more buys and put my stop loss at the previous daily high. I could put my stop loss at the previous daily high, which is 46.50. I could put my stop loss at 46.50 and I could buy in from here. And if I put my stop loss at 46.50 and buy in from here, I could possibly catch some buys all the way up to 4,800. All the way up to 4,800. And then I could possibly catch some buys for the rest of the week. And then we could probably start to see gold start turning around after that. Another thing I want to mention is that today's Tuesday, but Wednesday also, as far as the data I collected, Wednesday has closed green for the last 6 days in a row. For the last 6 days in a row, Wednesday has closed green. So I'm not sure if Wednesday is going to close green for the 7th week in a row. For the 7th week in a row, I don't know if Wednesday is going to close green. It's a higher possibility that Wednesday will close red after being green for 7 weeks or 6 weeks in a row, right? It was green for 7 out of 8 weeks in a row, right? So it's a higher possibility. But hey, I'm in this video, you guys. I'm actually probably going to hop in a buy right here, move my stop loss. I don't know. We'll see. I do already have some buys going right now. So we'll see what we do. All right. Wish you guys nothing but much love, much success, much abundance, much peace, much prosperity, much joy, all that, man. See you guys on the next one. Gone.